Really interesting.
Wow.
Yeah, really interesting how he considered the fold so heavily because people just under bluff in these $400 tournaments. It's really interesting.
Yeah, I mean, what are his bluffs? You know, like if we really think about it, like sure, ace high, like ace high has some showdown value if you had ace five, and when he raises the turn with maybe some backdoor diamond draw or something like that, he actually gets called. And on this kind of board, like what hands do you have that you're folding?
And it's gonna have some misdraws and things too. So I think calling is the only option myself. Let's see if Boogaloo got away from it. Ooh, call is 6.
So this is close between call.
Really interesting. So call is 6, raise is 7,500 is 10 points. And I'm gonna say he said that because this is a very bad player. And so he thinks the very bad player is gonna stack off here with worse queens a lot. I'm gonna guarantee that's what he's gonna say. Very interesting though. I thought call for sure was the right answer. I never am in this spot. I don't know. Interesting spot too. I think this is a little bit of a lesson for everyone out there too. A lot of times the hands we want to float with, like this one, are better as raises. So this kind of falls in that category.
Yeah, and he was kind of an echo chamber for us there, saying, you know, we just get better hands to call and worse to fold.
Yep.
Like he's going to have some gut shots in his hand. He's going to have spade draw. He's going to have king X. And we kind of know, I mean, we kind of identify kind of what cards are going to be bad for us on future streets, and we're aware how to proceed on those cards.
Absolutely.
So yeah, that's a very good point, man. You right.
That was the best. You didn't say anything. You won. Just straight up.
You won. I'm just.
All right, so ooh, look at this. You're not opening this. You just looked at this. You're not opening.
Button cut off, hijack, low jack, under the gun one. You are.
Come on now. I am. So let's see if he.
He's got to open it, or there wouldn't be a hand.
It would
I'm
be a
already
quiz.
down on points.
You're already down on points in real life. Now, obviously, you're gonna cheat, but
I'm gonna evolve.
you're gonna adapt, right?
All right, let's play it.
I'm going to cry if he says he's folding here. Like, if he's like, yeah, you should be folding this in this kind of tournament, and you were actually right. All right, cool.
Wah, wah.
Like a spot where we have
Ah!
standards.
Yes.
And the reason is because queen.
I just want to say for the record that this is the best 3-point score I've ever gotten in my life. Because the right answer was fold.
Right? But you heard what he said about the tables. This is a 3K.
Here comes the excuses. 10
The
points
excuses
fold.
to
It says
open
right
if your
here.
table is particularly tight and weak. Welcome to the $5 2K world. I mean, the $11 10K. I'm opening this, yeah, for sure.
This is the best 3 points of my life.
Oh, that's hilarious. And everybody's funky.
Nailed it. What the hell kind of play is that from King Queen? Who does that?
What the hell? Yeah, so Matt.
Jonathan Little's an absolute crusher, so it's nice to have him.
Yeah, I agree, and I
He's
always
just
love
coaching.
playing right after sessions like this because I feel like my brain's warmed up. I'm thinking through things, and so it's a good way to start your session for sure.
But, all right, guys, this is it.
What's up, Mike? You want to give a gist? He was saying Narco Cop was playing about D-pipping about 28% of hands. He had been very aggressive in this $10 buy-in, and here are the options to fold, to call, to raise to 1,200, raise to... What? Wait a minute, he made it 800, and my man's giving options for 12 and 1,400 ounces. So it's already getting kind of spicy. That's so nasty. To be on a site with these other crushers, well-known poker public figures is pretty exciting, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I didn't mention that when I was kind of giving a little intro here too. Assassinato, Matt Affleck, John Little, all coaches on the site, so very highly respectable, quality poker content.
Yep, Evan Jarvis as well. Remember Evan Jarvis, Matt Affleck, Assassinato, John Little.
Yeah, so I guess that just makes sense. He just have the ace of clubs in his hand. That's interesting, though. I
How
thought
many
that was
points you got?
interesting.
You didn't do that bad. 45.
I like how you just pat me on the back. You didn't do that bad. Well, yeah, good job, buddy. Like,
The back.
I remember I got the higher score in the first one. So, we're 1 for 1, buddy.
I just want to know.
Calling, guys. Let's see if we're good.
Similar situation. That's pre-flop? I think pre.
All right, guys, we're checking, I guess. Oh, for fuck's sake.
When you're facing a min raise or just a touch more than a min raise, and there's an ante in play, which is going to be the case in most tournaments, I think, going forward, you want to defend pretty wide. If your opponent's making a 2.
All right, cool. You're going 1,400.
I'm going 1,400, guys.
I'm gonna go call with the honor. Just see what happens.
All right, and ready for
I would
the
fold in game though, for the record, in case that's the winning game.
You won. You win. I have to concede. You win.
14K.
14K, let's do it.
Let's do it.
Well, no, we can't win. This is a pretty rough.
And started the damn stream. Well, we are just crushing it right now. Then I couldn't go back to the commercial, Toe, and then right back there. Holy shit. What's up, fellow dunks? I just misclicked, snap started the stream. Toe is in shock.
Apparently, this is the Sixers show, so I'm just waiting. Like, you take it, Sixers. Tell them why we're here.
Holy shit. I don't even know why this thing is in front of me. I don't even use it. Good morning, Mark from Dark Solo Asylum, Toe Army, Sixes Mafia. How's it going, everybody? Yeah, we are starting right on time. I was so fucking eager to get and hang out with you guys. I said, fuck this commercial. Let's just start it a cappella, whatever. What's up, Pucks? Going to drink some Stella Rosé. Hey, you love to see it. It's a little more early.
It's 9 a.m. The fuck?
It's 9 is early as hell. Sheesh. But yeah, what's up, everybody? Good to see you guys. Welcome to the Poker Coaching Study Stream. You guys know what time it is. We're going to be reviewing some quizzes, giving you guys an opportunity to compete for prizes, some cash and whatnot, and get better. But yeah, if you are new to the stream, we always just go ahead and throw poker coaching in the chat. If it is your first time here, that'll give you a chance to compete against someone from Toe's chat for the opportunity to win $5. And if you are a PC fan out there, exclamation point PC in my chat or Toe's to get access to a bunch of free quizzes for fun shit like that. And Toe, my man, I'm so sorry for putting you in this dog shit position. How you doing, my friend?
I'm good. Can't complain.
Nice.
I'm swamped. Got shit to do. Need to get this done. It's the wife's birthday. Gotta go. Thanks for the 2 months, MTT Hero. Julius, what up, my man? How you doing, brother? Doing well, buddy. 32 months. Thank you, bud. Pucks, what up? Praying, what up? Contrast,
Dylan.
what up?
What up, guys? What up,
Gams,
everybody?
what up?
What up, Dylan? How you doing? And Pucks with the 17 months, man.
Oh, guys,
Good to see you, buddy.
Coaching isn't working for some reason.
Next time we're both in Vegas, we got to get lunch or something, get some drinks or something. Like, man, we always just run it, chop it up in passing. We're busy, but yeah, we got to kick it one day. Good to see everybody. PC in my chat. Here we go, PC. And what's up, Dylan? Good to see you, man.
Guys, put poker coaching in again. It didn't register the last time. Go for it.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to do at minimum 2 weeks this summer in Vegas. So, cool. There we go. Poker coaching, streaming, and chat. Make sure they're working here, guys. I have a funny ass story. Just to start out the stream. What up, Jim? So yesterday I go to Jersey Mike's, like a sandwich spot, right? And No big deal. I'm just standing there eating, like ordering a sandwich, talking to this 90-year-old guy about basketball. We're talking like Cavs basketball, whatever. He's cool. Say goodbye. I sit down. I'm like looking at my phone like this. And this like 70-year-old woman comes up to me, gets this close to me. She's like, "Can I sing a song for you?" I'm like, "Huh?" I'm like, it's one of those.
Sure.
I'm like, "Sure." And then it was like literally, she's like, get like this close to my face, like making direct eye contact.
Was it a
and he's
love
singing-
song?
No, it's like, "Yes, Jesus loves you,"
Oh,
like
whoa.
something like that. And then I like break eye contact, bro. She fucking grabbed my chin.
Whoa.
And then I'm like, not hard. I was like, And then she just, yeah, it was super
She
awkward.
grabbed
And I
your
don't-
chin and said, "Oh no,
like
this
this,
is
no, you're
this,
gonna
we're having a
make
moment."
you're gonna, yeah. She starts singing that song. I'm like, what the fuck is happening to me right now? And then she just, and then sing the song and dipped. I was like, oh my god, that was the most awkward shit of all time. Like people in the restaurant were looking like, I was like,
She grabbed your chin and you broke.
No, like
eye
not hard.
contact.
She was like singing this.
No,
stuff.
she's
Like,
like,
I
"Oh,
literally
no.
like looked away. I was
This is
like,
for
oh,
you."
what the fuck is this? I'm like, she said, nope.
Pull out your rape whistles. It's empty.
I'm like, help me. I'm doing it like the international help sign behind my back. Like, fucking somebody help me.
Wow, that's weird, man. I couldn't imagine, honestly. I mean, I would be nice, but at the same time, like, being a Jew, how weird that would be. Like, what the fuck is happening?
But she's like, oh, like, what am I going to... I was like, am I about to have to stiff arm an old lady? What is happening here? But I'm sorry. Just
She
a
grabbed your
funny little
what?
story to start.
She grabbed your knit,
Yeah, my knit was hanging out and she just snatched it.
grabbed it, and started singing a song.
I thought we'd have something,
That is
mix it up with
fucking
something
weird.
like that.
That
Yeah,
is
I just
weird
thought-
as fuck.
Yeah, being in public is tough, so I'm just gonna sit in my basement and study.
Whether
poker.
you're religious or not, just fucking weird and like up in someone's personal space.
Hell.
Yeah.
My wife was crying, laughing, thought that was the funniest shit in the world.
Got to see the whole thing. Oh,
No,
it's
she
so
wasn't
funny.
there. No,
Oh,
she
show
wasn't
the
there.
story.
I just told her the story. Yeah. All right, cool. Let's roll it.
I just had this scene from like, what's that fucking movie?
Yeah.
Sister Act.
Sorry,
When
bro.
Jesus was.
It wasn't loud. It was like, but dude. Nightbot wins. What the fuck kind of troll? Nightbot, you're
Nightbot-
up.
Really? That really
Dude,
happened?
Nightbot would be so good at poker. Nightbot would be
I
clean.
mean, who watches more poker than Nightbot?
Yeah, nobody.
What quiz do you want to do while we're fucking off here?
Hey,
you want to start
my
off
man,
easy?
it's
You want to
been
start
too
off slow?
There it is.
Let's start with that.
I
Easy or
got.
slow?
I'm sorry. What'd you say?
You want to start off easy or you want to start off slow?
I don't give a fuck.
All right.
We could do
We're gonna
another.
I guess we'll start with the Faraz for World Tour.
All right, we'll do that. In Solo Asylum, we'll be representing the mafia. So good luck, buddy.
You're up against fucking Julius.
Always, every week, the man, the myth, the legend. Holding me's nuts. Thank you for that 29 months, my man. It's been too long, buddy. Hopefully everything in life is going well, and we will 100% get together. You already know.
I was a little
when I'm
freaked
in
out because he
Vegas.
just subbed to me for 32 months. And I thought he had more months with you than me. I was about to say, what the fuck, Julius?
All right, yeah. What number did you say again?
1817.
Yep, I'm ready.
All right, let's do it.
Got a couple limpers here. Aces in the small blind. Do we want to raise this to 60, 85, or 120?
This looks like a cash game. What do you think? Okay.
All
Okay,
right,
I'm
what
ready.
size? No.
How did I finish last night? In which I was 3 of 30 in the BOL 25K and had a guy 4-bet jam ace 9 off and beat my queens. And then do it again with some trash and beat my jacks. And I was from third to out in 2 hands. In 30th place.
What size, guys? 85, 85.
I don't think this is a cash game. I think it just looks funny, Julius. Cam says 85, contrast with the 60.
Is this a
85
that's
to
good?
Jim.
Is this cash?
I think it just
He
looks
didn't say. This shit looks like 5. Dude,
I said it looks like cash too.
this is cash game.
Or we're in too deep.
Right? Hey, a 5-10. It's 5-10, bro. Cash. Let's eat.
It says 5-10 no limit. Where?
On the top right of the table.
Top right. It says blinds 5-10.
It says
5-10 no limit.
no limit AA.
I see it.
Yeah. So it's 5-10. What are we doing here in 5-10?
Are there really 3 limpers in 5-10?
Hell yeah, there is, bro.
5-10, still 3 limpers.
I played a 3-6-12 game once, and that shit was just loose as hell.
Must be Texas.
So you guys said, okay, 120.
120, but tossed with 85.
All right. Solo goes 85.
So does Julius.
I'm going 120. Yep. Right away, I see VIP fish loose pass. GG. 120. The biggest
85.
the biggest shit possible in cash. Definitely $100 going in there. There's 45. No, 100. 120. Nope. That's so yeah. 85, 120. Whatever.
Plus 1, 2, 3 limpers. It's 5, 6, 7x plus the blinds is 8.5x. 85, I think, is it. If I've been paying attention to the master class, and so is Faraz, it's 85.
Yeah, but this is a loose cash game with a loose VIP fish.
Master class.
It ain't even about the master class. It's like get the most. It's time to get the most. Stop being cheap. You guys are selling your shelf short. 120 for me, but 85 is probably theoretically correct. But I would be greedy as hell in these spots. So let's go.
All right, let's do it.
We're going, wait a minute.
I'm going
85. Okay, go. Sorry.
85 here. And the way I come to this is this deep. I'm opening 4x quite a bit, or 3.5x. Let's just say 4x. And with every caller, I'm adding an x. So we get 5x, 6x, 7x. And because we're out of position, I add another x. So that gets us to close to 8x. If anything, if I was going to go bigger, I'd use the 120, not the 60 sizing. But it's a little unnecessary, so I think 85 is a good sweet spot. And the reason I might consider bigger is because this player's so loose, but it sucks to not get action with aces, and it's not vulnerable at all, so I like this sizing. 755. Do we want to bet 70? Bet 70, bet 100, bet 140, or check it?
All right. Good job. What do we do? 20 in the pot. C-bet, what size?
What size in the cash games? You want more people in the pod. Solo says half pots. What size we going here, guys? Dylan said I'm going 85.
100 for Brand. Cam's going 100. Lots of hundreds in my chat.
100. Yeah, Solo's going 100. Hey, what's up, LaRock? How you doing, buddy? 100 for Jim Jimson. Puck's going 140.
Goat says, only check with a diamond, easy 70. 3-bet, C-bet small. Dennis, what up? Good morning.
Uh-oh, somebody's been...
100. Julius, what are you doing, Julius?
Yeah, I think 140 is too
Julius.
big. I would go 70 in a tourney, maybe 100 in cash is better. We're deep as 152 bigs behind, and it's a VIP loose pass fish. Did your guy already go?
Yes, 100 for Julius.
100 for Solo as well. I mean, 100 or 140. I know a lot of things is 3-bet, C-bet, small always, but this is cash. We are deep, and this is what I would go 140 just on a straight exploit size, but I think 100's probably the more standard size you're going to use with almost 100 or 70 with almost all your range in this spot. Even on pair boards, we're not always just going to go super small. We don't have the ace of diamonds. And I think his calling range, the hands we get value from are probably going to be pretty inelastic between the bet sizes if he's going to call. So I feel like I would go 140 in game, but the correct answer is probably 100. I don't think you can go wrong with 100.
Yeah, I agree. Normally it would go smaller, but 100 seems okay. We're deep as fuck.
Fuck.
The one thing, goat, like, even with if I had a diamond, I'm never checking here ever.
Oh God, no.
You're just gonna get floated with everything so much in general, and especially from loose fish. So yeah, 100 seems good to me.
All right, 100s. I'm kind of curious if he says 140. I really want to go 140, but all right, let's do it. 100. Yeah.
So I am maybe doing some smaller betting here versus your average player, but versus this player, I just felt like I don't need to be balanced and decided to bet 100. Felt like they're just going to call with their good hands and they're not going to really exploit that I realize that I'm betting bigger because I have this and not, ace king or whatever, ace 9 suited. So I decided to bet bigger because of that. But I think betting 70 is fine. I think checking's okay. This would be a hand I normally check if I have a checking range.
Interesting. No doubt.
But I don't know that we necessarily really even need to have a checking range here. If we did, then definitely aces would be a better check and jacks would be a better bet. But I'm just not worried about being balanced versus player. So we bet turns in 9. What do you want to do here? Bet 160, bet 320, or check?
Bet or check?
Milking the fish, bet or check? Did he snap call? I don't know if he fucking snap call. Who knows, Julius?
He took 4 minutes before
in
calling.
the replay, it looked pretty snappy to me.
Yeah. 160, 160, 100. No, the 100 was an old bet, huh, LaRock? There is no 100 here. So 160s. The answer was for the previous street. Yeah, I see it. I'll go 320. Checking any diamond or straight card on the river. What the hell?
Couple of 160s.
You going 160? No. Wow. You must be busted. Dude, what the fuck are these answers? Interesting stuff. All right, solo.
I got 160, 160, here going 320.
What are you doing?
I'm betting. Yeah, 320.
Yeah, I was about to say what the. I'm seeing so many 160s. How are we not going 320?
Why are we going quarter pot again? The fuck? Third pot. The fuck?
Yeah, why are we? I mean, what are we scared of? Diamond didn't get there, so you want to go 160 to allow him just to get the best price of all time. If he did, like, auto float every single diamond and everything, just get the best price of all time to call all those hands, all the sixes, the pocket eights, all the hands you can get value for. Just eat. 320. 320. G. You gonna have to pay 320, and 320 is gonna put what? 640 plus the 4 in the pot. SPR is going to be close to 1. When the river's the deuce of spades, we rip. And then the SPR is 1. Like, what are we doing here?
Yeah.
If it's not 320, I'm going to be shocked.
320 also sets up a pot-size shove.
Yeah. Like, I'll be actually shocked if we go 160 or check and allow this range to realize all of its equity, get off the hook cheap. I'd be shocked. So 160 it is.
Half pot's okay, Julius, but you can get a little more juice on it.
Look at the SPR. Is that what we're trying to accomplish here? If he has a 5, fuck it. GG. Like, oh well.
Yep.
All right, 160.
320 plus. Let's do it.
Please, God.
I honestly can go with any of the answers here. I see value in betting because we get called by stuff like 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 6s, 8s. And those hands probably are not going to bet.
Those hands are still never folding.
That said, this hand doesn't need that much protection, so I'd be more likely to be betting jacks and queens and maybe kings. And a block bet could be interesting if we think this player is too passive to really turn the hand to a bluff. So that's why I'm a little torn between 160 and 320. I think I ended up checking here, but I would say normally I prefer betting. I just had a bad feeling on this hand, just the way the player called type thing. And they were loose enough that they maybe even were calling 6-8 offsuit.
He's that live player, you know.
In retrospect, I would say I'm almost always betting this though, because I can just bet fold versus straightforward player. So I'm gonna give more points for betting, but I did decide to check this time. And they bet 200. I'm just calling for set size. River's a deuce. They went all in. And do we want to call or fold here?
Yeah. All right, what are we doing? Does
I mean, it does suck. So he did snap call. Looks like he did snap call, Julius. Does.
Cross my fingers and call. I never slow play. So,
call. Cam's folding. 2 calls and a fold.
He's passive.
Goat's calling.
Dude. All right, yeah, Solo's calling. So
is Julius.
All right, cool.
And so is Hollywood.
Hollywood. There it is. I got it out of my system. Feels good. It's my Saturday. I get to say
it wasn't a giveaway yesterday. I just kept calling Hollywood. Where are you
dude,
at?
There is no way you could fold this when you fucking check the turn and cap your range and allow him to have worse value hands and bluffs, and we don't block a diamond. You can't fold. Story over. I don't care. I don't care how passive it is. When you check, call, and then like he has all his bluffs and worse value hands in his range, and you're at the top of your range, you actually can't fold. I would just never, ever consider folding. I would never fold.
Thought number 1 is I'm never folding. However, thought number 2 is he said he could just fold if he bets against straightforward player. So now I'm like,
it's a blank.
Did he give away a spoiler? Like I'm leveled by the comment that he made. I'm never folding.
No, but it's the 2 of spades though. I think that concept was that when he said was made in context. No.
Because he said if I bet twice and get raised, I can fold against straightforward player. But in here, he bet checked, which makes this even less of a fold.
Dude, you gotta show me. I mean, you actually would have to show me the hand. And then I shrugged, C pocket 9s, 7s, fucking quad 5s, and this is just too. Especially when we decide to check, I would feel so tilted personally if I check aces on the turn. Bro, if I check called aces on the turn and then folded to this deuce spade on the river, I'd be more tilted and feel way worse about myself than calling and being shown the fucking goods. Is that you know how I feel?
How much money does Sixes lose because he needs to call so he can sleep at night?
Yeah, I'm gonna sleep at night. This is too high up to be folding to this. I'm never folding. So here, take my money. All right, let's go. Snap.
Really tough loss.
He did level it.
I'm not gonna fold it. I'm gonna give some points folding.
I saw it. I heard the comment.
People that are loose and passive kind of play more straightforward and they're not really using overbets.
This is the one. I'm over it.
That said, there's always the exception. Right, this player was straightforward, so they weren't really raising
they
weren't like flatting kings and queens and jacks that are pre-flop. So if you ever thought they could have some overpairs, then 100% have to call here. But yeah, this just wasn't the type of player turning things into bluffs, and when they do bluff, I don't know that they're going all in like that.
Time to take a break. Time to move back down to 1-2. It's time to go back down to 1-2. 1-3. Nope, it's over. Time to move back down. It's actually scared money. It's actually scared. You should have enough money to snap this off. Dude, and you check called. I think your line matters. Like if we bet the big size in 320
raised, it's way worse than bet check face jam.
if we go, but I mean, yeah, if you go to 160 here, so that might be a case. If you think it's that strong, you go 160 here, and then on the river you bet something because you're actually going to block again, and he fucking rips that.
That's a different story.
Okay,
that's a
then
much
you
different
have
story.
to fucking fold. Yeah, then you have to. Then I was like, okay, he actually has 0 bluffs and he has no fold equity versus our triple, our 3, or you're like, yeah, then it makes sense. But the way we played this hand, not having I'm just never folding. He must have been the most passive player of all time.
Cams, you nailed it. I heard the comment too, and I was like, man, I saw the writing on the wall. I'm never folding, but I saw the writing on the wall.
Yeah, but we're trying to play good poker here. We're trying to actually play good. We're not trying to. We're trying to play good.
Don't talk bad. This is farewell tour.
True.
Send them off in style.
Yeah. Peace, deuces. Yeah.
Aces, but I just don't. Jack 4. Just saying.
I just don't agree. I think we'll end up losing more money in the long run by making folds like this. Then you don't want to be finding hero folds like this. I promise you. Just like over the long run, you're going to make so much money in spots like this where guys just feel a need to bluff because we check called. And dude, there's just no fucking way, man. You will lose so much money losing your ass in poker because you're folding aces. All right, back to real life.
37 for us.
We can't 100%. We don't have the information. I can't see the man. He should have the context. It's like if you see this, know this. But he didn't give that context. Don't be finding those folds. Cool. New keyword.
37 for us.
We lost. Oh no, I don't know what we got. Actually, we're so tilted. I just pissed off. We got a 37 as well.
All right, time to flip. Julius calls heads. You gonna watch it? You want me to just flip it?
I'm coming for the sweat. Good luck, Solo. You got to sweat. You got to fade heads. Go ahead. Oh God. Did you already do it? And the result is on stream.
So
we did it.
On stream.
You did it, Solo. Let's go. Wait a minute. Oh shit. I'm trolling. Hey, it is Tills. Let's go. Well done, Solo. Hit me up. And yeah, my man. No ACR. I actually might load ACR. Load some ACR today. I keep thinking about doing it, but
what the fuck world are we living in? Faraz
or bet online
and Sixes is playing on ACR. Like
I played my first tournament.
It really must be ending.
Tournament there.
Woman's coming over and singing the Jesus song to send them off into eternity. What's happening around here?
Yeah, no, God, dude, it's my solo. Is it my swan song? Is that it? But I can't stream bet online though, so it's fucking GG.
Yeah, that sucks.
He said at the end, after the answer, he does believe he had overpairs, but if the opponent ever does, it's a call. Gotcha. I mean, he was the 4th person over limping in, so probably not.
Yeah, probably doesn't have. Yeah, exactly. He was the 4th person in. He's not limping kings, queens, jacks. I forgot about that. That was a good point. He's definitely doesn't have overpair.
You remember in our tag team, the dude that limped 3rd in with queens when I jammed the ace jack.
Fair.
All right, new keyword.
We have seen it.
Yeah.
New keyword.
I'll have to let you be the keyword, yeah, because my shit tilts you.
Because it's just the same. Damn, I wanted to do something with about folding aces, but I can't.
Never fold.
Never fold.
Never fold.
Never fold's good.
Cool. Never fold is the keyword. Get in there, guys.
Which seems reasonable. Minimum all day. I mean, does he never bet the 7 when we go bet check?
I mean, he doesn't think the player's gonna turn hands into bluffs.
Is 7 turning into a bluff on 7-5-5 when it goes bet check?
It's the 9 of diamonds. Maybe he has fucking ace 9 of of diamonds. Because you can have, there wasn't the 9. Dude, he would need to turn shit. There's no way. Because even diamond draws in some hands when we cap our range would want to bet so they can get some of our ace highs to fold. Mm-hmm. I can make a million reasons to call there. Like I'd have a discussion and wreck somebody about calling. Mm-hmm. Cool. Especially when we check. We gotta pick a quiz. Main event day 3.
Are we all caught up with that? I think we are.
So no, I'm just my eyes just seen something.
1820.
Yeah, I literally just seen something that looked kind of cool and just said, let's do that one. 22-6 mock synonymous. It's not happening.
Is this
GG,
a record for sixes tilted 35 minutes into the stream? It's a record that it took this long.
Yeah.
What?
What?
35 minutes.
Is that a new viewer? Wait a minute. Is that a new viewer?
It's a new record.
That must be a new viewer like talking right there. They've never been to the study stream before. Holy shit. Cool. We've had Faraz on. Yeah. Faraz has been on this study stream. He's been here before. He's so Giga 5 head and confident in his ability and the results. You can't say a goddamn thing to him, really. Cool. I'm ready to roll. Yeah, my bad.
Pucks and poker for the army. What up, buddy?
Hooks. What up, Pucks? The near true goat.
Oh, stole my teen toe guy. Son of a bitch.
Haha, my man. Good luck, buddy. I know he's well trained.
Dude, he was just out
like
there
a Navy SEAL.
Fucking up Egyptian.
Hey.
And making it on the stream. Little glory for him.
Do work, son. Represent the Mafia well. Let's do it.
All right. Ready, go.
Oh, wait a minute. What's your quiz?
1820.
I forgot which one it was. I'm sorry. 1820. Let's do it.
All right.
Take care, buddy.
All right, we are playing day 3 of the World Series of Poker main event. We got the Ace-Jack offsuit here in the small blind. Cutoff's going to make it 5,800. It's on us. Should we fold, call, re-raise to 20,000, or go all in?
All right, guys. What's the play?
54 effect, 52 effective. Sticky legs. Oof, what are we doing here, guys? 50 effective. Small blind to cut off open. What are we doing here in the small?
20K.
The AJ.
Streaming in the chat.
People just 3-betting.
20.
20K.
20. Borgie's calling.
Roll to 13. 20K.
Sorry, I did forget.
That 3-bet size seems a little high. Sir Callie's calling.
My chat said that it seemed a little low.
I mean, I have an opinion.
Sorry, Contrast. I'll send it to you. The problem is I have to kill Pio to send ACR, and I've been neck deep in a Pio project trying to get it out for the masterclass, like the new masterclass section that's coming out. And so turning Pio off is like a tragedy.
Little Dude says all in. Hi, hallelujah.
Puck says I do roll here, but mostly 3-betting.
Little Dude, let me ask you something. How would you feel if you went in for 50, like 60 bigs in the main, and just jam it in there and then get snapped the fuck off by aces for this many bigs? Like, how would you feel day 3 of the main? You would actually feel like you torched it so bad, you'd be sick as fuck. You'd be so sick if you jammed 60 bigs in the main with this, honestly. All right, cool. These cats literally said they would cry. Yeah, you just make a mental blunder and fucking rip it. You would feel so bad about yourself. Oh my God.
Just miscount your stack.
Yeah, miscount your stack. You have an extra 2 big chips and think you have like 25 bigs, but you actually have fucking 50, 60. All right, cool. We are 3-betting to 20K.
We're also 3-betting to 20K.
Yeah, I mean, the 3-bet size is probably a little bit small, but I mean, it's probably fine. 20K is like close to 4x. I would almost full frequency 3-bet this. I don't even know like what else we're supposed to do.
Yeah, but I'm 3-betting more than I'm not for sure. And I think 20K is good because of our stack size. Right up, we start to go bigger. Now we're like third and quarter of our stack going to the flop.
Still,
it's too much. So this is a decent size considering our stack size, I think.
Yeah, maybe max it at like 22, 23K. Since I think I'm going like 3.75 to 4X, but I think this is like at 50, 60 big blinds. How is this not a fucking full frequency 3-bet to late position? Like I would actually just think it's full. So.
Sure.
Full for. I mean, I have a problem, so maybe I'm wrong. Somebody said I'd fold. You crazy as hell. You can't fold this to cut off. Not this deep. You'd be too tight. 100% too tight. But let's see what Matt thinks.
Good big ass chunk of the time. All right, 20.
Yeah, dude, he's opening 39, 40% of the time. You ready? Let's do it. I'm ready. You're ready. Clicked it.
2 options here. We can call, or we can 3-bet to 20,000. I think both options are fine.
Yeah.
When we're shallower like this, like 50 or 60 big blinds here, with like these ace queen off, ace jack off, ace 10 off hands, I'm gonna lean towards 3-bet. And but call is still like a very reasonable option. A lot of your like decision making should be dependent on who's in the big blind, you know, how sticky they are, how tough they are, and who's in the cutoff. Is the cutoff going to fold ace 10 if you 3-bet? That's not good. So call. If they're going to call really wide, then you should 3-bet more. So kind of using your judgment here on these 2 players is going to be important. Both 3-betting and calling are both fine. I kind of lean towards a 3-bet here, but calling is a reasonable option. I do choose to call here. And the big blind folds. Flop comes ace 6-4. We check. And our opponent bets 4,500. Should we fold, call, raise to 15,000, or raise to 20,000?
So we called in game. Yes.
We called in game. Yep.
I can tell.
58 plus the blind. 58.
The blinds in the pot.
Yep.
Cool.
All
Calling is
right.
still not an option. Definitely an option.
I mean, you could call. Like he said, it's contingent upon how these players are going to react, right? If we call a lot, this player squeezes or is squeezing a ton in the spot, maybe we don't want to flat as much. No, just fucking. She said, "Did you move to the other side?" No. I'm about to get a bookshelf, so I just moved the shit from there. Not many better aces. We flat near true goat is check raising to the 15s.
Hero
Top
check
of
raising to
range.
15. Everybody else calling. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 calls.
Sir Callie's going
7
20.
calls.
Frosty, what are you doing here? I'm kind of curious. Oh, use a scholar. Hell no.
Buck says best ace X, check raise 15.
So everybody's check with most. So it sounds like Team Toe guys going 15.
No, most people calling in here.
Okay.
Even machine gun calling.
LaRock's going 15.
Hero and Puck's check raising.
Near True Goat going 15. Frosty's 15. In the 20s. So yeah, cool. That's a 3x. What do you think here? This is one of like the best ace X we flat here. We don't have a heart for a little protection if we do decide to call. But yeah, like this is one of our best ace X. This, and maybe if it ever, I don't think we ever really flat any ace queen. Maybe a hair. So do we just check raise here? What do you think?
Man, I would be flatting some worse ace X. I don't know if I'm flatting this one, especially when I didn't 3-bet.
No.
This is top of range. I'd probably be going 15.
15.
Maybe even a little more because we're out of position.
Do we check raise and get if he is c-betting a little bit too wide with hands we just have absolutely dominated and crushed? Do we like get those hands to fold and only get him? Well, he has a lot of worse ace X he should be continuing with, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hearts,
right? And like,
is
he gonna double?
Stuff. Is he actually going to double a lot? He probably bets checks. So yeah, this is tough call. I could see both 15 and calling being okay. I lean 15 with this being one of our best ace X.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it depends on the villain. This is the main. What's your plan when you check raise? Are you just going to go broke if he comes back over the top, or are you folding?
I mean, I don't give a fuck that it's the main, so there's that. If I go 20,
you go 15, and he jams.
Oh my God. Do we know anything about the player? Like, I'm apt to call, to be honest with you.
You have to, right? It's sad as hell, but definitely has.
This guy's might overvalue his ace.
2 sets, ace queen.
He might overvalue his flush draw and ignore the ace X out there. So that's kind of lead me to call.
Dude, like when somebody jams in you in the main, if you go 15 here, and they have full frequent, like all the ace kings, ace queens, 4s, 6s, ace 6, and ace 4 in their opening range, are you really calling it off with ace jack and no backdoor?
Yeah,
wow.
Because they still have other worse ace X and flush draw, right? So depends on what I think of the player.
Nah, but they have way more fucking value hands to crush you. And they represent it. Because when you check raise here, you're technically saying I have some ace 4 and ace 6 in my range. And if they could call with the flush draws, they get to just realize with all that. So when they come back over the top, I think you're fucking dead. I would actually just always fold, man. Just fucking bye-bye 15K. See you in hell. Because I don't know if we're ever ahead of anything. He gets to realize equity with the flush draws. Why would he come back over the top in position? So that's the way I see it. It's a combo draw then. It would be a combo draw. He could get to overplay. All right, but that was an interesting discussion. I'm just curious and would love to see how this plays out. But yeah, we're going to go 15K.
Sorry.
Let's do it. Because you can't go broke. I think that's why you want to just
So
call.
it gets a little close here at like 50 big blinds. If we were, maybe 30, 40 big blinds, we could just check raise and get this in. At this stack depth, it's getting a little more dicey to check raise and get in this much.
It is. It's fucking
if we had
sad.
Jack of Hearts, be a little better to check raise here. I think it's close. We're the cutoff's range is pretty wide. Like, the cutoff has to be able to control their barrel frequency on the turn on this board. They should be checking a decent amount on this flop, quite a bit. The cutoff has all the offsuit 9s, offsuit 10s, offsuit Broadways. They just brick this flop a lot. So they need to be checking a lot. So I kind of like check raising because I think the cutoff is just going to c-bet here way too much. And the small c-bet size, the 4,500 c-bet size kind of probably is indicative that they're going to be c-betting too much. So I think check raising becomes more of a viable option here because of that. But I think calling is still fine because their range is so wide and they're probably going to overbluff at some point in this game.
Yeah, I like that better. Yeah.
I did choose to call. I think making it 15,000 is reasonable. We don't need to go big here. This is kind of a lockdown board. And so I don't think making it 20,000 is, that much. Our bluffs just want to target their like Jack 10 offsuits and stuff like that. So we don't need to go that big. 3 clubs on the turn. We check. Opponent bets 17,000. Should we fold, call, raise to 45,000, or go all in?
I really wish you would have addressed like how he would have responded, give it check raise, and villain coming back over the top. Maybe
he said it was a bit dicey at the stack depth.
Yeah, it's fucking a fold.
20, 30, 40, he'd go with it, but at 50 and 60.
Feels like too much.
He didn't really want to put himself in that position.
Yeah, cool. Tourney life in the main, day 3. You cash the main in day 3. You hit the main around dinner break in the day 3. The blinds being 1224, it's probably like level 2 of the day, level 2 and 3 of the day.
Dead is calling. Pup's calling.
Got to call. If we call and there's a blank, a DM what? Toa's right. He basically said we need to fear the flop jam when we check raise. Hell yeah.
Shit.
Interesting,
they need
right?
to fear me when I fucking...
fear, but
pop it on them.
But no, it is possible.
You really want to get that shit in against me with my toe equity for fucking 60 bigs?
Yeah, with a set, I actually do.
Oh, you're dead.
Nope. I got 6s here, buddy.
You're dead.
Running what?
Ace Jack.
In the main.
Jack. Ace.
And this is when 6s retire from poker. Holy shit. I can't wait for the call, and then we decide on the triple. Yeah, right. Just call at this point. So we're just calling here.
We're calling too. I'm looking at the chat. Everyone calling. I was just reading some of the comments. No doubt he has better hands. I would take this line. Basically, a made marginal hand. A made marginal hand that's close to top of range. That seems weird, right? Those are kind of conflicting statements.
Are we going to ever merge this? Nah, fuck it. Call.
I mean, as played, raise, check, call, check, raise here seems weird. He's still uncapped, and now he's doubling. Like, so I guess given the action, I'm just calling. Yeah, I wouldn't raise now.
Yep, just call. Let's do it. I clicked it. There's no other answer.
Yeah. Pretty crystal clear here. I think we're just calling, never folding. I don't think there's a lot of merit in raising here. This player's starting to polarize themselves a little bit to strong aces. It's hard to know where they're going to cut off their value range here. Is it ace 10? Is it ace 9? Is it ace jack? Some people it's ace queen. We're never going to really know that here, but this hand is just can never fold. Don't really want to raise here. Crystal clear. And a call. King of diamonds on the river. We check. And our opponent bets 45,000. Should we fold? Call?
Well, I'll be damned. Cats are shook.
He gave us no read on the player too. Like
no read. Yeah. Call and cry. Get triple. What does it mean to merge a range? Returning a showdown hand, a showdown value hand that could be the best hand into a potential bluff because we probably don't necessarily get called by worse. When we jam turn, maybe maybe ace 5 of hearts and shit like that would call. Ace deuce of hearts.
Fuck this guy.
Do we care about our blocker?
That's the scare card, Pray, and it's the fact that he tripled. Like, regardless of the river card, the fact that he tripled is a little uncomfortable.
Sir Callie's calling. Call and cry. Frosty's folding. Let's see. Where you at?
Point. King is a good card. It does block his ace king, and he has a lot of flush draws that miss that he has to bluff here. Those are good points. No hard. I think this price you have to call, but hate it. If they overbet jam, maybe you can find a fold. I always think if they overbet jam, you're more likely to call because they're polar. But Cam's calling. I think we have to call.
Yep. Did your guy already go?
Julia says, we cashed already, and it's been 3 days. I'm tired and making shit his
You ain't cash at 12:24.
Damn it.
So you have not cash in the main at 12:24.
I mean, I'm calling. Like, how am I fucking fold? The fuck?
Yeah, it's a snap. This is the top of our range still. Hearts missed. I mean, this is just still too good, unfortunately. It's just, I mean, it's not fun, but you have to call.
Yeah. Top of range.
He's got trip 60s pay.
Literally top of range.
Yeah, it's not fun. I mean, is he? Yeah, we're just calling. Fuck it. I'm never folding. No. Like, nah, it's unfortunate. No. I mean, we start talking ourselves in these kind of folds, man. This is the kind of stuff to get you ran over in poker. Like, it's literally one of our best ace-x that we have. Just because we didn't hit the 2-pair and 8-cat betting doesn't mean he can't have worse value hands or bluffs. True. This is we can't. It's poker. Like, these people aren't just going to show up with the top and the nuts. It feels like it because we all have PTSD, but this is a snap call for me. But I don't know. Let's see if Matt thinks when he actually tripled in the main.
Yeah. He said he wants to see a fold out just to watch you lose your mind.
You know it's happening.
If it folds here, Six's poor chair is gonna never stand a chance.
Dude, destroyed. Dude, this chair is actually on its last legs. Like, it's fucking like wobbly now.
Fucking it up. You keep jumping it. You keep fucking that shit up. I have PTS toe. Uh-oh. Sorry, my guy. Did I get you?
All right, let's do it. Please, God.
Tough spot here.
Oh.
We're bluffing.
Holy fuck.
Our bluff's risking 45 to win 100, so we get a fold about 45% of our range. We get a fold some ace X hands here. Ace Jack, this is where I use a randomizer. There's no other way around it. So, we will have some ace 6, some ace 4, some ace 3 that slow play at some of the time here. It's really a question here of the bluffs are kind of, I wouldn't say easy to find, but 9-8, 8-7, 10-9, Queen Jack, Jack 10. But how much value this player is betting. If they're not betting ace queen, then it's just a snap call because there's not enough value bets for this player. A lot of people talk about, the players don't bluff enough. But it's also, do they value bet enough? Because value betting is what allows you to bluff. So you can under bluff, but if you also undervalue bet, then it's all about the ratio of value to bluff. So I think it's really close here. This is a spot I'd probably, randomize and mostly call. I think I'm bluff catching, so I can fold this hand sometimes, but I'm probably calling this hand 70, 80% of the time. I don't think, folding here is, I'd rather call with a hand like ace 5, and I think that's pretty clear that ace 5 and ace jack are probably the same hand here, but it's more likely this player, the cutoff is bluffing with a jack in their hand than with a 5 in their hand. So thinking about your kicker is pretty important here. Probably should call here, I think, and I think this was the one mistake on day 3 where I kind of got clobbered all day. But this was the one mistake I think where I didn't really fold here. But it's still, even saying that, it's really close. So.
Jock it.
He did fold. Jock it. He said he folded.
Oh,
wait, he folded.
Yeah, he folded.
Yeah, he folded, and the dude rakes the pot. Damn, we got 37.
We got 37 too.
Another fucking flip. You guys are too good.
Who's calling it?
Good fold. Raging Al says, "What's up, Al? What's up, friend? Near true. Go call it real quick. Terrible. Heart stuck. Dog shit. Rag fold.
Tail says Pucks. All right, ready, go.
All right. I'm sorry. There we go. It's tails.
He got it. Good job, Pucks. Let me know how you want your money.
Pucks won. Okay, cool. Yeah, he called heads anyway. Near True Goat called heads anyway, so he just took that L. Good job, Pucks. Well done, fam.
You're tied with the best of them.
Cool. We got time for at least another one.
Okay. Keyword.
You got to be ready with these things, Toe. Come on. You need
it's
to just
all on me again.
I picked the last one.
Oh, you did, I guess, technically. You picked the last one, didn't you? What's Six's BOL name? I think it's.
I haven't played on BLL in fucking longer than ACR.
I think it's Crazy Sixes everywhere. Tilted Aces? All right, fine. Tilted Aces.
Tilt over here. I'm not typing all that. Tilt. It's literally fucking five more letters. It's tilt. It's just straight tilt. Hell yeah.
What up, Horn?
Horn? I ain't seen Horn I ain't talked to Horn in a minute. The Gavinci guy. The Gavinci.
Gotta find some time.
The Gavinci guy.
ET himself. All right, we've been nice and warm. We've been lubed up. Nice feeling loose.
Solver practice.
Doing our stretches. It's time. 1821.
I've been in the lab. You love to see it. I just got Preflop Academy, and I was doing that shitload of that yesterday. All right, 1821. Let's pick somebody and make it happen. Also, I need to always say this every Saturday, and that is to shout out the Poker Coaching Discord and our amazing study groups that we've been having. They are now running 6 days a week. I have a cash game study group that we look at cash game stuff every Tuesday, which means I'm starting to play a little cash and getting my shit all the way pushed in because it's foreign. We also have our Thursday study group, which has been phenomenal. I know a lot of people have been like hitting me up saying they're getting a lot better from it and they've been loving it. So Thursdays at noon we do that, and then Monday, Wednesday, Friday. This is today. So there's study groups every fucking day, damn near, outside of Sunday because everybody's grinding. So get in there.
Yes.
Tilt in there, and yeah, Toes in there. But yeah, it's awesome. It's awesome.
Fucking, I've been in there every day, but like, it's gotten so good and so sustainable that like, I usually would spend hours a day in the MTT room answering hand history stuff all day. But now we got regulars in there who are getting to the hands before I do, and I don't have anything to add. They're just done. I'm like, oh, shit.
And then my study groups,
Yeah,
I'm running both the Tuesday and Thursday study groups, which have been great. So, I mean, I work my ass off, so we try. But let's do it. Yeah, did we pick anybody yet? No, we have not. All right. I did it. Day pass. What up, baby?
This is a lot of J's. Jim Jimson Jr. Congratulations.
Jim Jimson, the Sprint Cup champion. I always just think of some NASCAR name when I see that name. I love it so much.
Is that a NASCAR driver?
It has to be. If not, it will be.
And then my next thought was, Sixes watches NASCAR?
Fuck yeah, man. That's a part of everything.
An avid hater of country music. Like
I was in Nashville.
One twang, he's out. But he watches NASCAR? The fuck?
No. I've never seen more than 6 seconds in my life. Like more than 6 minutes straight. So
if I were to use my NASCAR name, it'd be Dick Trickle. Fair enough.
Dick Trickle.
Fair enough. All right.
I clicked it. Solver practice. Let's go.
Let's go.
Hello, Jack opens. Action folds to us on the button with aces. What percentage of hands should we be 3-betting here?
Damn, look at the face he left here. Oh my God. He looks like an alien. What the fuck?
It looks like his own face. Is what it looks like. He's like, I have aces. Oh.
I shouldn't do this. What is wrong with me? I shouldn't be looking at this. Should I zoom in on it? It's ridiculous. Oh shit.
Why did he do that?
It's ridiculous.
It's terrible. It's terrible.
All right,
that
sorry.
Is terrible.
We're just like we're childish.
Screenshot that and send that to support because I can't.
You know what we can? We can make that emote. We can make another James Romero emote.
We're about to make a meme of this shit.
No, we can make it in the Discord. Have an emote of this.
That's funny.
All right, let's do it.
I can't make a emote of this actually. So that's PC support team. I literally am.
3% day pass says for 3-betting here. Okay.
Oops.
Do we get out? Do we got a get out situation going on? Yeah. Cool. What are your guesses here? We're just having some fun this morning, guys. It can't be always so fucking serious.
Oh my God.
Too
what
funny.
Percentage of hands are we 3-betting here from the button against the low jack? Good question. 7%, 7%, 7%. Everyone says 7 motherfucking percent.
7, 3 is just like so tight, dude. Day pass went 3 though. Day pass is 3. I didn't realize that was you. Yep. 3%.
Everyone's 7 except for Hollywood. Contrast are the 2 that went 9.
Okay. I think it's somewhere between 7 and 9. Maybe if it's just.
Yeah. 3 and 5 is so little.
If you even
that is
visualize.
like Queens plus and Ace King, right? That's what 3 and 5% looks like.
Yeah, we're going to have some 3-bets. I mean, we're going to be able to use.
7%.
Well, it's a 2.5 open, so it feels like, 7. I would say 7% here.
Yeah, it's somewhere between 7 and 9. 7. Sure. Everyone said 7. Who's our contestant? Jim Jimson.
Jim Jensen
said 7 as well.
Yeah. Let's see. I mean, it has to be in between these. We can get pretty aggressive. If you're going to use King 9, It depends on the braid size. So I'm gonna say 7 versus 2.5, 9 versus 2.3 in men, if that makes sense.
Sure.
Cool. All right, let's do it.
Can we pick something?
3%.
This fucking picture already, so I'm not staring at.
Yeah, let's do 3. We're going 3% over here, so I think it's GG.
3. Uh-oh.
Let's see. Yeah, we lost. Let's go.
We are going to be
3.
3-betting 7%, calling 17%. Tens plus for value, ace king
Nice.
plus for value,
Well done,
and then a
guys.
selection of bluffs with blocker values, ace deuce, ace 6, king 5, king 8 suited, and then some offsuit ace jack, ace 10, ace 9, king jack, king 10 type of hands, and then calling all of that middle area. Aces puts in the 3-bet. How often should low jack be folding to this 3-bet?
How often should they just be folding? What portion of their range should they be
That's a
folding
tough
to
one,
this?
too.
It is. This shit ain't easy. God. Don't be shook. What? Oh, I'm stupid as shit. Okay, the options are here. I'm sorry, man. I know the options weren't on the stream. Sorry, my man. Oh my god.
50% of range says Hero 40 30, 40 40 30, 40 40 30, 50 30. Wow, that's like a fucking
20%. Can you? So, what's up, my man? Hey, Peter, how are you doing this morning?
Fucking horn.
Afternoon.
Horn on another planet. Because his reply was, I would make this 7,500. Wait, that. Horn. Fucking chord awareness. 0. This is solver practice. The question is, when we 3-bet, regardless of our hand, how often should low jack be folding range?
So fucking
Not
hilarious.
7,500.
40% says.
So 3-bet button could flat out of here to play in position 40 for stars. Knowing button has a wide range 30, says Voorhees.
Oops,
Just
I
drop
meant
off
to
suit,
write
bottom
30%.
calling,
It's all right.
Suited broadways and like wheelies is question mark. 40% for horn.
40% for horn, 30% for day pass.
We're really opening
30 pack.
60%.
So we got to fold the bottom end of our range.
Yes.
So
there's 20%.
Yeah, so we're going to be folding. We're opening all the bottom end of our suited 9s. We're opening from here. Offsuit 10s we're probably folding. Even probably hands like king jack and queen jack off. So, dude, it's probably folding like 40-50%, dude. No, we're going to be folding.
Flipping this on the other
if we're
way,
folding
like...
offsuit jacks and some of our offs like queen jack off, and then offsuit 10s that we're opening, and then offsuit 8x and 9x. Some of our 8x and 9x in our range, and then the 2 gappers we would open. Offsuit ace-x, we're folding like 50%, 40%. Like that's
I
what I
the
think.
low jack can overfold the touch Hero. Also, I'm thinking like if we're folding 40%, that means we're calling 60% of our range, and that feels wide to call a 3-bet.
Yeah, but I mean, a lot of that range is already pretty condensed.
Taking me to 50.
Yeah, but that range is a condensed range. We're only opening like 20-ish. The low jack's range is only open like what 25% of the time here. Like what is it? I could probably find out super quick. But yeah, the low jack's open like 22% of a tight ass range, which is like 4s plus, ace 9 off plus, ace deuce plus, king 6 plus, queen 8 suited plus and stuff. Well, queen 9 suited plus.
And how much of that range is...
Yeah, and then you fold out the bottom end of that. So you'd fold out like ace 9, ace 10, king 10, 4s, 5s. Well, maybe you still call your pairs, but yeah, it's 40-50%. You ready? You passed that 40.
40 for Jim.
All right, let's see.
Low jack's going to be folding
50%.
about half the time.
Jack.
Hands
close
that
though.
will be shoved are jacks plus, ace king plus, and then few bluffs, ace 3 through ace 5 suited. Most the calling range is about 33% of hands, and it's a lot of suited Broadway here and pocket pairs. Some ace queen off. So low jack calls 7-9 jack. Is this board relatively good for the low jack or the buttons range?
Is this board relatively good for low jack or button? Right. Buttons 3-betting. Think about the buttons 3-betting range.
I got thoughts.
And then think about the calling range, the opening range, and then the range that calls a 3-bet from the low jack. Whose range is wider? Who has a more condensed range? This is pretty interesting, right?
Not calling 60, playing 60. You're right. Same idea.
Low jack or button.
6 of the upper sector's countdown. He nailed the range pretty good. It's 22% on GTO Wizard. Rejam. Button, low jack, button.
Ooh, seeing some mix. Low jack, button, low jack,
Broadway
low jack.
his horn.
Dude, I'm getting fucking hungry. Let me see what wifey's doing for food.
Called a lot of suited jacks on the button. Will be polar. Low jack. All the Diamond Broadway stuff too. Low jack.
Low jack.
A lot of low jacks, but there's a decent amount of buttons in there and some good conversation.
I mean, I think people are forgetting one important thing.
I mean, I think the low jack might have the advantage here because we have no 7s and 9s in our range. So that's my.
They're pocket 7s, pocket 9s. We don't have 8-10. They call. I mean, they would call a 3-bet with their pocket 7s, their pocket 9s, all their suited jack, all their suited 9s, suited jacks. And only thing the low jack doesn't have is probably like aces, kings, queens, ace king, ace queen, jacks. And outside of that, they have everything else. I mean, they probably jam like ace 4, ace 5 and stuff, but yeah, all we have is overpair advantage, and they have like king jack, all that other stuff in full frequency. So this is very interesting.
I think the low jack has the range advantage. This favors the board.
Yep. Yeah. Most often. Yeah, the low jack is going to have a more condensed range that hits this board pretty hard, where our range on the button is going to contain all the same equities and some overpairs, but we're not going to have as frequent as some of these 10-8s and 9-8s, maybe because we don't always 3-bet them at full frequency. But I think the button still probably would have, because we have overpair and all the same sets, but it's close. Low jack is equity god. So everybody's saying low jack.
Yeah, there was a few buttons in there in mine. I think low jack.
Yeah, we have all the overpairs, and then we have suited 9s, jacks, jack 10, and stuff like that. And we don't really use our suited ace jack, king jack, and queen jack as 3-bets here. So we don't really have a lot of ace jack or anything. We don't 3-bet king jack and stuff like that. So all right.
What did Jim say? Jim said low jack.
J-Pass says low jack.
Jim's
all right.
On fire right now. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
So this board, as well as almost every other board,
we don't have the overpair.
Low jack first button with a short SPR and a 3-bet pot is going to be very good for the button's range. Button has a slight equity advantage here, but a massive EV advantage.
Here, I'll pull it up for you guys.
He's going to be firing a lot on this.
They don't have this, but we have all the same.
In position player bets a third.
Sorry.
Low jack calls, 8 of spades on the turn.
I had to find it.
The low jack here has king, queen of diamonds. What should he do?
I have thoughts. Fucking Romero's in my head right now. All right, so the question is, low jack has king, queen of diamonds. What should he do? Should he check or should he donk lead?
And the button led here, right? The button just c-bet and they call low jack calls.
Called.
Okay. I mean, this is
check. Check.
What are you guys doing here?
Oops, Cam going out there with 33% lead. Even Horn said, "This is 2-5 head for me." He checks. Check for Dennis.
Daypass says check.
Goat says lead. Low jack has so many 10s. It's time to punt.
It says lead. Time to punt.
Oh, you get that? You hear that? It's time to punt.
Time to punt. You hear? You guys are silly as shit. It's like a dinner bell.
Lots of checks. Only a couple of leading.
Only a couple legends leading. So funny. Is this a trick? Is this a trick board texture question? White flag for Calicos.
Jim checking.
God damn it. This is so fucking sick, man.
10% for pucks.
Hero's going 33. Sir Cali's going 10. Calico's giving up. Frosty's leading. Check, we're dead, Stu says. Cool. All right, I'm ready. What are you doing here?
I mean, in real life, I'm probably checking, looking at this out of game and 6 heading it. I think this is a great lead card for 33%. I don't think we have any 10x in our 3 betting range on the button. And we have a lot of 10x in our low jack range. We also have a decent amount of 2 pairs. And it's sick as fuck. I think 6 heading leading 33%, but in game I probably miss it if I'm honest.
Well, if we think about these kind of spots, since it's a 3-bet spot, button's usually gonna like be c-betting range. So the button shows up here with their entire range in a lot of these spots because when they have an equity advantage, people usually just c-bet range in the 3-bet pot. So even hands is weak as ace queen. Even as all of his second pairs, he's just going to c-bet a lot of hands here. So he shows up with his entire range of hands he 3-bet with, where when we call, we show up pretty condensed, where we're going to have a lot of 10x hands with the had a gut shot or a pair in a gut shot have now turned to straight. So since we call here with the condensed range, I think it'd be a good spot to lead. We're also blocking some like with king queen, blocking like king 10 and queen 10 as well. And the button's going to have a lot of just single pair hands. It's really going to be tough. Even single pair overpair hands are kind of in hell in these spots when we lead and jam. So I think lead could be a thing here. I'm not certain it's like going to be full frequency, but usually when ranges condense in spots like this and equity shift, and we're going to have a lot of that kind of stuff, we can find leads. So I'm just not sure it's always applicable here because they will have some 10x, but we're just going to have as many and 2 pairs and sets. So I'm curious. I would just go fucking 33 or try it, especially if in a training type situation. I would just try it and try to learn from it. But all right.
Cool.
Ready?
Yeah, Jim was checking. Let's find out. I think it's 30.
We are checking as well. Maybe it's just
this is a very good card for out of position, and therefore he will be doing a lot of small betting. 10%, 33% pot. The majority of the time here on the turn. Let's have a look at EV and equity. The equity out of position player is now
majority of the time. You hear that?
Dog on the flop. Now he's a favorite, slight favorite, and his EV is 20 big blinds out of 33. So not only did the equity shift,
holy shit, that's a lot.
In favor of the out of position player, but the EV shifted even more because the amount of not only the amount of value that out of position player has, but the amount of times he gets to bet on the river with bluffs and with value hands, how much EV that garners him is very substantial on this 8 of spades. So with king queen exclusively, we're looking at a mixing of checking and betting sizing in between 10 and 33% pot. Remember that straights don't want to go large out of position here with a bet. They don't need to protect against much. And then also because we have so many straights in our small betting range, we also 10%. Get to value bet very thinly as well without being worried of getting raised and not having that range protected. So any answer here is fine with king, queen, and diamonds. I would prefer betting 10% or 25% pot. Low jack bets a third. Aces calls. Deuce of spades on the river. King, queen shoves. What should aces do?
Oh man. Would you call the turn on a 4-liner and nothing? What the fuck can change? Nothing changed. Did you think they were gonna check to you? What did you think was gonna happen when you called the turn? Come on, Cletus. What are you guys doing? Come on.
I'm trying to think on the solver level.
I say this every week.
Jim call.
The one example we give in these spots.
Ooh, Goat brings up a good point. Have the ace of clubs. Block the missed flush draw. Is viable here.
No shot. People are calling off with AA.
Dennis wants to fold. Voorhees shook. No idea. Flip a coin. Cam's calling.
Fold, he said.
C-Star's folding.
Everybody's folding. So Kelly's calling.
Monkey Bear says MDF is 66%. We are too far up in our range.
J-Pass says fold. After the equity shift on the turn, we have to fold. Shift on the turn, we have to fold.
Everybody shifting the first quest says, fuck you for Roz. We ain't folding these aces.
Oh my God. Are we going to have 2 quizzes today where we're supposed to be folding aces? 2 quizzes in a day. We're going to teach you guys. Because you're supposed to be folding them, son. It's only 1 pair. Don't get married to your hands. Get married to aces. I do have a buddy, though, that never folds aces, no matter the text. He says, I win 80% of the time. It's hilarious. Cool.
Crying Purple Horn.
All right, yeah, day pass is folding.
Jim's calling. I mean, I probably fold in game, but
GG.
I can see where we can't fold because
if I call the
turn to lead here, but I also think like in real life, players aren't fucking leading here with King Queen. Like, not at the normal stakes. Like, this shit's gonna happen where Romero plays, but this shit ain't happening in a fucking $55 anything.
Dude, if somebody is good enough to lead the turn, they're good enough to bluff the river. Yeah, I mean, and if I'm calling, okay, when you called the turn, what did you exactly think was going to happen if you actually put the money in on the turn? I guess a lot of you might have been shook folding, but if you throw it in, what the fuck were we supposed to? I'm never folding. Like, it's just like, if I actually did call the turn in this blank river, I didn't think they were going to stop betting, like, or stop repping it. So It's just, I mean, we're getting 3-1, 2-1, so it's just too high up in our range. You got to call what? I don't know. Yeah, I feel like it's still up there for me. Get me out. GG.
Okay. All right, Jim Collins, let's find out.
Oh, we were supposed to fold. I fucking gripped
Aces and Kings is a almost pure call.
I can't help myself. I'm sorry.
Keep in mind that we're only calling a half pot bet here, so we only have to be good 1 in 4 times. So we're going to be calling the majority of the time, calling almost 70% of the time. Hands that are folded, flush draws, ace high, some weaker 8x. We don't even have 7x in our range. It's important for us to be calling the majority of the time here so we can keep our opponent indifferent to bluffing us. So he can't just turn all of his air combos or weaker pairs into bluffs. So it is mandatory we reach a minimum defense frequency here in general. And additionally, like I said, we're getting great pot odds.
That's a much better face to end it on. There you go.
Yeah, the contemplation face. Kind of
I actually griefed it and hit fucking call on the river when we were supposed to fold it.
How many
we have a 41 with the perfect with the misclick.
Right,
what did you get?
45.
Okay, cool. He beat us no matter what.
Nice job, Jim. Congratulations, buddy.
Yeah. Good job, Day Pass. Yeah, I think the 3% on the flop was a GG right there. But good try, my dude. I appreciate the support. Sticking with it. This was tough, man. It's not like this shit isn't intuitive. If you never use a solver and you're just studying the game by playing and watching other people and watching videos, you'll never be able to nail this shit. You got to be in the solver and doing this stuff to know.
And having these types of conversations with people so that you can open your eyes to what the thought process would be, what you should be looking for.
This shit ain't intuitive. Yeah. No, this shit is not intuitive. You guys just snap, say, check, turn. Fuck yeah, you check the turn. Because you have king, queen high. You don't know. It doesn't make sense. Like, if you're not playing at a super high level, why it makes sense to even lead. So don't feel bad about it. It takes time.
Yep.
Do we have time for one more? How you doing? I know, sure. It's Heidi's B-Day.
It's close. If you want one more, we got it. If we got to call it, we got to call it.
Uno mas, and let's try to find a quick one. We'll speed things up. Keyword is going to be Uno.
God damn, you're fucking lazy today. Jesus.
I am. Just 3 letters. Uno.
These are the best quizzes on poker coaching right now. They're different and they're high level.
Yeah, they're high level.
No, Uno mas. Here, Uno mas.
Uno am I.
Uno mas.
Well, they get you guys thinking about how to range this and not just the damn hand, the cards you have in your hand. You got to think about the ranges, right?
See you later, hero.
And in the other spot, if you have to call, just warm the table up and get out of there when you're wrong, or if they have it, just boop, gone next tournament. It's fine. Who cares?
1825.
1825. JL's going to be the quickest. Yes. Yeah, JL ain't afraid to give you a one street quiz sometime. You know, he ain't afraid to give you.
One street quiz. If it's one street quiz, we can
there is.
But
no, I mean not. But I
know there are. Exist. I don't know if this is one.
Fair enough. No, it's not Uno Mas. Oh, you just tried to put both in there. Get in there, guys.
Oh, Hollywood getting the accent on there. I don't even know how to do that on the keyboard. Nice.
I don't either.
You put Uno Mas out there with some fucking Latin flair.
I need to go get a new fucking keyboard today. That's what I'm gonna do after this. Cool.
Stroll in here.
If you guys are new out there lurking, enjoying this shit, exclamation point PC in my chat or Toe, you can get access to do 25 of these for free, you know? So there's 1,800 of them.
And I also get pit blind charts for 100 blinds and more, and a few homework assignments.
Yeah. Come hang out.
All for the awesome price of nothing.
Come hang out with me in the study groups, man. I go from noon to like 3. We go like 3-4 hours. It's fun.
Also for the awesome price of nothing.
For free. It costs nothing. All right, let's do it.
Let's try it.
Oh shit! I'm like we said let's go. I went to the quiz. About to just start it.
That's funny. We drew Goat. Wait, Goat already won once, didn't he?
Yeah, he was over here already.
Goat, you're dead to me. We're gonna redraw a new winner. Contrast. Oh shit, Contrast. I already owe you money. Fuck. You're like the bookie chasing me down. Now you're coming for the vig. Fuck.
Hey, Stu, you got one, my dude. Stu Unger.
Best screen name in the game.
Garments. Ruh-roh. All right, sir.
Ready?
You know what time it is. JL 1825. Let's do it.
Here we are getting pretty deep in the tournament now. We have 50,000 chips. Blinds are pretty big, 1,750 and 3,500. With King Jack of Diamonds, under the gun +1. Should we fold, call, raise to 7,000, or go all in?
Ruh-roh, what do we want to do here? We have
it's like 15, right?
14 bigs, 15 bigs. 15 BBs.
Okay,
this might be a quick quiz.
C-Stars, 7.
Ripping all in with the King Jack of Diamonds. Is it a thing?
Cam going 7, Puck's going 7, Voorhees going 7. Lots of 7s. Hollywood going 7.
Hollywood.
I like that every time I do it, you can't not do
it. I can't. I
actually
can't help myself. I actually can't.
Lots of 7s.
Neutral go question.
Just like punting. I mean, it's Jim. No, I won't go too far. We'll talk about that.
Got some bad news. I got some bad news.
All in for Horn. Easy quiz, he says. What's up?
I got some bad news. I see a lot of all-ins.
Ooh. I see a lot of 7Ks and a couple of...
Hero Call going 7. Jim Jimson going 7 as well. Stu is all in. So, cool. So we're all in over here. What are you guys doing? What is
I hate raising more than 10% of my, he says range, but I think stack, and then folding. So jam or fold.
So did they go already? Who is it?
Contrast, I'm glad you're back because you are the winner, sucker. What are you going to do? Damn, you missed the whole comment about him being the bookie chasing me for the vig. That was gold. About 15.
All right, let's do it. The Mafia knows how to play. You actually don't, and all you guys are griefing it. All this all-in shit with 50.
Back to the table. You can talk.
Oh,
just
for fuck's
don't click again.
sakes.
Contrast, what are you doing? Call, raise, jam. Or fold. Hurry up, contrast.
For fuck's sakes. Just call somebody. Just...
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 7. Woo! He fucking got that shit at the buzzer. I literally had re-roll like a bird. 7 it is. Yeah, it's 7. Don't jam this. We're too deep. We have
dude, you have no all-ins plus under the gun plus 1 for 15 bigs. If you're doing it, you've been torching it for a long time, and I'm here to save you. Do not go all in here. Stop doing that. Stop doing it. It's bad. Okay? I know you don't know what to do if you get raised. I know it's uncomfortable, but you don't have a 15 big blind jamming range under gun. Okay?
Yep.
Or plus 1. You just don't. With 0% of your hands. I promise. Check it yourself. But no, you don't ever go all in here.
Yep.
You just raise. 7. You go 7. Stop getting uncomfortable. Do you? You want to put money on it?
Or start getting uncomfortable, right?
Would you like to put money on that stuff, Stu? You have no all-ins under the gun for 15. Which charts? Poker charts. There's no all-ins.
Poker charts. All the charts.
The fucking all of them. If you have one,
poker charts.
It's a dinosaur ass chart. You need to. No, I don't think you should be jamming all in. I don't think 12 bigs and shit like that. Not for 15. Sure. So yeah, we went all in, so we've lost. But maybe, maybe we.
This is
he
just a
like
very
9, or he thinks it's okay at this. But let's do it.
All right.
Very easy raise. Playing something like, what are we, 15, 18 big blinds deep, something like that. If you look at 20 big blind pre-flop raising range, under the gun plus 1, king jack suited's very clearly in it. If we were shallower, you'll see that this is a hand that could conceivably start shoving, but at the same time, you probably just want to min raise. If we were shallower, like 12 big blinds, though, we would definitely opt to shove. But playing a little bit deeper stacked, I'll get out my calculator. I'm not used to dividing stuff by 3,500. 51 divided by 3.5 equals. All right, 14 and a half big blinds. You can shove if you feel like it. I would typically just min raise, though. We do min raise, and now we get shoved on by a guy who has 11 big blinds.
Should
we fold?
Quiz.
Or should we call?
Hey.
That's tough. That's a close one.
All right. So under the gun plus 1. If he were to go to under the gun, I don't think you have any jams. Plus 1, I still don't like it. Plus 2 from here gets a little bit more and more as deeper you get and later you get. But yeah, it's just nice.
Also depends on which chart you're looking at.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of these places
have a bunch of jams, which I don't.
Under the gun for 15.
Yep. 14.
My charts, the charts that I have 0 at 15.
I agree with you. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah. You owe me $30. No, there's no jams under the gun for 15, bro. Don't do it.
I mean, the one question I started asking is like,
there's no way. You don't balance.
Things like 7s, 8s, and 9s.
No, don't do this. This is
where you don't really want to take a flop with those.
Dude, all the charts that I have zero.
Rip ace,
You just
queen,
want to
ace,
raise.
jack.
You just have zero.
It's close. I would have been raising.
No, I think it's bad personally, but I mean, not great. You get to raise more hands. You get to have stronger hands in your raising range.
Things like 7s, 8s,
always
9s, and maybe ace queen. But those are.
Then you're not balanced, and then I know you don't have aces.
True.
I know you don't have.
I don't have aces when I min raise off a 12, and they still fucking call me. You know what I mean? Like, Are you jamming aces for 12?
I know you're going at +1. No, I'm not jamming aces for 12. Fuck no.
Are you
insane?
Raising 9s for 12?
Some table. Well, at 12, some. But it's different. At 12, it's different. Like aces need no protection at 12, right? Sure. But at 15, under the gun, I think you still like none of these hands because you could just be dead with 9s with the whole table behind you, and it gives you a chance if it goes like 3-bet, like 3-bet call, the 3-bet, 4-bet, you can get away from some of these things. Ace Jack can just be got away from in some spots.
I don't disagree with that.
Someone has never been to the win. What happens at the win? Oh, the $30 ham sandwich. Yeah. All right, cool. Are we calling here? I'm sorry, I got sidetracked. Carter calls.
Oh, wait, yeah. I got sidetracked too. Snap call for Horn. Fold for Jim. Hollywood calling. Cam calling. Dennis calling. Puck's calling.
Here.
C-Star's calling. Contrast. What are you doing, Contrast?
Here's the ranges I have. Some of these spots. 15 EP under the gun. +2, and then you have it jamming +3. You know what I'm saying? So
Contrast, you calling or folding?
how about on the button and shit? Yeah, then you get nastiest.
Some delay.
Fuck on the button. You're shoving like 6%. I mean, that's the hijacks on the button. Yeah.
Snap calls.
I know I did like a fucking 800 hands yesterday just sitting here with music on. So, all right, what are we doing here? We fold here. He says fold.
Contrast calling.
Ooh. I mean, I am not the person to ask in these kind of spots. I would just snap, but
I fold.
Yeah, I mean, his jamming range, he's jamming EP. You know, one thing Jonathan did say at the beginning of this, he said, we're getting close to the money.
Oh, then.
He said we are on the money bubble. We're getting close to the money.
I didn't hear that part. That makes sense. He's fucking snapping.
Easy.
Fucking fist.
Yeah. Now that I remember him saying that, it has to be. We're just out of there. Bubble folds. Yeah. Not here to min cash. You done played this shit for 7 hours. Now you're going to punt on the money bubble to get a 0 ROI?
Yeah.
Come on now, stop. All right. Yeah, and this guy probably isn't going to be like super wide in this spot, but we are folding. That's what Stu's doing. Let's see if Jonathan agrees.
We are calling. Let's find out.
This is just an easy call. Whenever you look at the GTO preflop chart, you have to realize you have to look at a slightly different
zero.
What I would do to kind of figure out what I would call with is I would look at something like a 12 big blind under the gun +1 versus 3-bet all-in chart from hijack, which is basically what we're doing, but the opponent's a little bit shallower stacked. Notice, though, that 12 big blinds deep under the gun +1 does not have a king jack suited in its range because it would have shoved that every time. And if you look at the 15 big blind chart, you'll see that it's a call, but it's probably going to be close, right? So you can see 15 big blinds deep, this is a call, but we're shallower, right? We're actually like 11. So even though this hand is not in the chart, you can extrapolate a little bit and figure out, well, if it's a call for 15, it's obviously a call for 12, right? Or 11. And also, whenever you look at a chart like this and you see a hand like ace-9 suited folding, well, not in the range, but ace-8 suited calls, well, obviously you can call with ace-9 suited, right? And you're going to call with all hands that are like kind of comparable to ace-8 suited, which is going to be like ace-10 offsuit, king-jack suited, all the pairs, right? So this is a pretty common spot that comes up where you have a medium stack, you make a minimum raise, and then a 10 big blind stack jams all in. And when that does happen, you're usually going to call with most of your best hands. You don't have to call every time. Some people think, oh, well, I'm pot committed, I have to call with everything. But that's definitely not true. As you can see, some of the weaker hands, the ones that are very likely dominated, do fold. Realize that, like King Jack offsuit here, it's probably close because Ace 10 and King Jack are kind of comparable, right? And remember, the opponent's a little bit shallower, so maybe that would make me call it off with the King Jack offsuit. I probably would have called King Jack offsuit, but I would have folded Queen Jack. And again, you can extrapolate a little bit. Like if we had Queen Jack suited or King Queen offsuit here, obviously, or King 10 suited, Ace 9 suited, we'd be calling all these hands right here as well. Jack 10 suited may even be a call. Jack 10 suited is a pretty good hand. Actually, do we have it in our range? We do not. Okay. Well, if we were to be 12 big blinds deep. Anyway, this King Jack suit is just a pretty easy call at this point. You cannot fold. If you think your opponent's like the weakest, tightest player in the world, then I guess you can fold, but no reason to think your opponent's the weakest, tightest player in the world. Probably going to win here. And we do.
We switched it.
Snapped him off. You switched it. Yeah, we got a 0 for the turn fold. Yeah, we griefed the turn.
Oh, good turn.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Second up.
Whatever. Same thing. But yeah, we have to call when you raise the suited paint, even in these kind of spots with 11 bigs behind you, just have to raise call it off. It's too strong. Fuck the money bubble and all that. If you're going to be raising a hand this strong and folding it, you may as well. You may as probably better off jamming it in this case then, right? But cool. That is going to do it. Congrats, my man, on shipping the final one. It was conscious, right?
Yep.
Oh, enjoy your weekend, guys. I'm probably going to try to make some deep runs on stream tomorrow before I fire it up. So fire it up tomorrow evening. I think that's been going well for me. But no matter what, make sure to give my man Toe. Let's give Toe a shout out. Shout out. God's Big Toe. Give my man that shout out. And also, if you guys are interested, we've been shouting out the Discord all day because we love it and we spend a lot of time there. It's our baby. So make sure to check us out there in the Poker Coaching Discord. And also, if you guys need anything, any complaints or anything, make sure to hit up Toe for that kind of stuff. But cool. Do you have any final thoughts, words, or anything, Toe? Who we kicking it to?
What he said. Yeah, all the links are there for you. Caster Command, YouTube if you want to see this, and all the ones we've done in the past. PC, Discord, all that stuff. I was going to kick it to Bras.
Yeah, of course.
Keep it easy.
All right, guys. Take
Jim,
care.
hit me up. You won $5. Send me a way to send you $5.
Bras.
See you later, Cams. Thanks for hanging out.
I'll get you.
See you later,
Solo.
Dennis.
Yep. Take care, guys. Peace.
Oh, now we got the awkward 10-second wait while I raid.
Oh, I ended before every time. I just
live.
hit the button and just...
Don't say crazy shit.
I never... What do I have? My life is...
until right now. Go ahead.